Alright, so welcome to Jeep Monkey. This is the project I was telling you all about. It's a 1997 Jeep Wrangler, one owner, so that is amazing in itself. These things usually change hands a lot over the years. Got a few issues on it, as any vehicle would in Ohio, like you see that right there. But let's start from the inside and do a little walk around here. So driver's side does have half doors, which is awesome. I've always wanted a Jeep with half doors in it, so here we are. Interior looks typical, you know. I mean, this is 24 years old, so I'll be changing out the seats probably anyways. But as far as all the plastic dashboard, it looks pretty amazing. I got a pretty new Kenwood in there. That's awesome too. But doors look great. I'm not even sure I'll even do anything with the inside. I may touch this up a little bit. But here's where it gets a little hairy. You can definitely see daylight in there. When you guys have a Jeep, you got to make sure you unplug it, so that way it can drain. Me personally, I just leave it. I just leave it unplugged full time, so it doesn't hurt. And that issue I have with these TJs is they put this carpet in there, and of course if it gets wet, it's gonna stay wet for a long time. But it is what it is. Center console looks good. I mean, I'm missing a knob there, no biggie. But rear mirror is coming off, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. This side is more rusting. Outside here, the hinges are rusting. Not a big deal. Can be changed if I can't save them. Is rusting a little bit in the corner here. Feels like it's all the way through, but not bad for a 97. Got the faded flares, typical for the stock flares. One thing is this is brand new top with the half doors, so that was pretty awesome too to get. Now coming around here, license plate holder will need to be changed. We'll change these out. Although I like the covers on these, too bad it's rusting. Because I like the Punisher type of thing. Here in the back, the door is actually in pretty good shape, which is not typical either of these, because usually right here on the bottom they like to rust out, and if you look at my dad's Jeep, it's all rusted out on the bottom. Plate right here, looks like there might be a bad spot right here. They do make a plate for that. I don't know how it's going here. Looks like there's a little bit of rust in here. We'll have to grind it down and see how bad these actually are. Not sure what this, oh, that's oxidizing the aluminum, so I may need new hinges. Of course, this has got a hole formed right here. Yeah, that comes in a panel. We can get a panel for that. Looks good all the way up till you get to this point right here, and this is probably the worst part of the whole Jeep. Well, some of y'all might argue that, but for me, that's the worst part right there. But it's okay. So this is a Jeep Wave. I'm wondering if that was like a special edition at its time. I'll have to do some research on that. But that's pretty neat. Now you hear my chickens in the background, they're going crazy. Next biggest row, well, let's go ahead and go to the passenger side. So the passenger side, can't grab it, there we go, is rusted almost as bad as the driver's side, just not all the way through. But again, typical in a Jeep this year and everything. It's nice that the seat works. I like that. Now looking at the passenger or the back floor, I mean, it doesn't even look like there was water in it. And then the other side, there's something sticky mess in there, but the other side doesn't look like it either. So very interesting. Something I want to check before we go on. So let's see here. Get these undone. Sorry, I just want to check the back seat functionality. So there you go. It works pretty good. So yeah, see, I don't like all this carpet, so I'll be taking it all out. I like it to where you can spray stuff down. But other than that, this back part looks, on the inside, looks amazing, really. But very little rust that I'm seeing, which is sweet. Let's see, what's this go to? This looks like speaker wire. They probably had a subwoofer back here or something, or amplifier for the sound system. Oh, that's what we're missing right here. Missing the sound bar. That's alright, I probably would have upgraded that anyways. But alright. So let's continue around. I already showed you this side. Okay, so the front. This is probably the worst rust spot, but the easiest part to replace on the Jeep, because they make a complete replacement of the fenders. Alright. So I wasn't too worried about how those look. Some people would be. Alright, so now on the inside, as far as the top of the engine, it looks a little dirty, but nothing striking me as bad up here, so everything looks pretty good. Yeah, so it doesn't have AC, which isn't a concern for me. I won't put AC in here anyways, because once the top goes down for the summer, it is down for the summer. Okay. But anyways, this whole piece right here can be taken out and replaced. Alright, so let's go underneath. So this is where, in the state of Ohio here, where it is probably the most concern, other than the body, like in these spots right here, most concern is this frame. So looking at this frame, it actually looks pretty decent. I've got some flake stuff going on here, but there's no like holes, so we're gonna get all the flakes off. And pure R15 inside and out, although I may use Eastwood stuff on the inside of the frame. And then right down here, Jeep should have put a hole like right here, so that way all the stuff would drain out of it, but they didn't. So I'll probably end up doing that. Let's check the front. Front of the frame. I got the sway bars busted right here. Shocks need to be replaced, but I'll probably put a small lift on this anyways, so that's not a big deal. The frame looks decent up here. Got some bubbling right here. Hopefully that's just on the outside, but we'll find out once we start grinding her down. Let's go on the other side. Yeah, about the same over on this side. Some flaking, a little bit of bubbling. Interesting that looks almost bare metal and nothing touching it. That's weird. Anyways, but looking along the frame, yeah, it looks like it's doing pretty good. Although, look at there, it's not attached to the body right here. So I may look for another body. I mean, they sell this panel, but this is bad right here. It looks like it's sunk down into here too, cracked. Frame looks good though. Huge piece just flaked off right there, but I don't know. We'll strengthen it if we need to. Alright, let's continue on. Yeah, so that doesn't look too bad. At least from what I can tell. Before I get everything off of it. And of course with rust you're going to have some broken off bolts. I'm not looking forward to those. I hate those. But it looks pretty good. Now another thing which probably would have been a deal breaker for most, well actually before I get to that, the gas tank skid plate is going to need to be replaced. In fact, I don't even see straps, the tank straps, unless they're underneath the plate. Might be underneath the plate, I can't remember. But exhaust needs some repair. But okay, so now the deal breaker for most people would be this. So this engine is shot, as you can see right here under in the oil pan. So this is the oil drain right here. So as you can see, it threw a rod, so it shredded that right there. So if you can look up in there, I don't know if you can see it. I don't have my flashlight with me. Actually, I got my phone. Let's shed some light up in there. Maybe I can show you. You can kind of see it. Right up in there is, I don't know if it's going to focus good enough. You can see the broken off rod right there. And I was hoping that the block would be good. If you get a little further over here, right here, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. No. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot. Right there. So the block is done. So it blew out the side, unfortunately. So there's no rebuilding this engine, so we'll have to find another engine. So one thing is the owner. So one thing, the owner has let me know that this Jeep's name is Blue. So her name is Blue. So I will keep the Jeep blue just for that fact. And we will call it Project Blue. Alright. So I'm gonna, of course, refinish everything. And I'll probably do a bed liner blue at about the same shade as this. So that way I'm keeping to its true color. But anyways, thanks for watching this long spiel. But yeah, so welcome to my next project. Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will talk to you guys when we start breaking this thing down. Alright, something I want to cover before we end the video. Something very rare when you buy a Jeep of this age. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh man, this is a treat right here. So 1997 Jeep Wrangler Owner's Manual. Good luck finding any of these in a Jeep nowadays. That is a rare